And we're off. All right, now I gotta accumulate follows here and shit. Good morning. All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Blessed and fire, everyone. My name is ZazahZoe. And today, I was triggered yesterday by a person I didn't even know, a person I've never met, a person that's never crossed my path. Now, because this is a new page, I'm gonna have to accumulate new follows, but this video is specifically so I can upload it to my YouTube sister channel, Soul Healer Therapist. Shaquilla Robinson. Let's talk about it. Shaquilla Robinson. You guys, the haters keep on stepping. I was live this morning and they shut me down, but I know I will win this appeal also, so definitely make sure you stay friended to us on our main page at Soul Healer 99. For all of you guys who don't know, my name is Voja, and I want to get on the spiritual side of all the things we know thus far regarding Shaquilla Robinson. This video will not be for everybody, but I truly feel that this will resonate with the souls who feel like we here at Zemyaza Healing Kor. I'm new here. I just got my credentials, so we're going to have to build a following on this backup page, and we'll do so slowly but surely. In the meantime, oh yes, and also stay tuned. Spiritual husbands and spiritual wives live video will be the next live video we do here. I was supposed to do that one first, but because of this Shaquilla Robinson situation, I decided to supersede that lecture and do this lecture today. Again, if you miss any part of this lecture, it will be uploaded to our sister channel on YouTube at Dark Goddess 99. For all of you who don't know, Shaquilla Robinson was an African-American woman who went to Cabo with 5 of her friends. TikTok, this is for conjecture and entertainment purposes only. I will say in the beginning of this video that no charges has been pressed on no one. The people I'm talking to are in this situation, and we don't know all the information. We're going by the information that we have come upon and passed upon since the situation happened. Okay? So please keep that in mind moving forward. This is for entertainment purposes and conjecture purposes, to spark conversation on what's right and what's wrong. Because today's topic is friends. And I'm going to be honest with you guys on some old real shit. Completely honest. On some old candid, sharing my private world as the cosmic reality I do when it comes to my life documentary here on TikTok. I have always been the one that would always whine to the spirits. How come I don't have friends? How come I can't keep a friend or a lover? How come my family is acting a freaking mess? And the base of my dramas and what killed Shaquilla Robinson is that now in 2022, during this COVID, our family members, our friends, our associates, our lovers, our business connections, all of the low vibrational individuals that are not in this ascension hard body, like the sacred divines, like us here at Zemyaza Healing Kor and around the world, you will see them be assaulted through the art of energetic possession. They make your family make wrong decisions. They confuse your friends and family members. They put demonic energy, they allow demonic energies to rest and host in their human bodies because their lack of eating right, their lack of thinking right, their lack of feeding, their desire for materialistic things, their egotistical minds and brain sets. That woman, Shaquilla Robinson, her death is not in vain. Because if you know the true information about spiritual connection, she knew what was about to go down. She knew death was about to come. And like the warrior she was, she stood strong till the very end. To the family of Shaquilla Robinson, I am so sorry you have to go through that. I am so sorry you lost a sister, a daughter, and someone's future wife. Way too early, way too quick, because of so-called friends. The reason for this broadcast, me as a healer, I'm always bitching to spirit. How come I don't have any friends? How come I can't keep a friend or good family members who are not going to do me dirty? And Shaquilla's death came with the answer. The desire to want friends and the actualness of having friends that actually care about you are two different things. This woman was friends with this group of individuals for 5 years. Shout out to my LGBT community. It is said that the girl that participated in the fight with Shaquilla used to be a man or is a man. But there was another girl in the mix. We're going to talk about it. And she was reported by good sources to a high-level YouTube blogger and iPodder that one out of the three girls that were in the room while they were in Cabo for the weekend grabbed Shaquilla Robinson by the neck and body slammed her. Before we get into it, let's get into the 5 different individuals that Shaquilla was surrounded by. Remember, these are her friends, okay? She considered them her friends. And I'm going to be honest, I have the heart of Shaquilla, meaning I will give everyone chances until they show me they're dirty. But sad enough, Shaquilla was shown the dirty of her friends too late, to the point where her life was taken. I will say it again. No charges have been brought yet. Let's talk about charges. I was speaking to another TikToker, and the question they asked me when we had this topic regarding Shaquilla was, why do you think they set her up? Why go all the way to Cabo to do so? This is when you have to do your studying and your knowing about laws. When it comes to fighting, when it comes to death, when it comes to things that have to do with the jail system. And when we're talking about Cabo, we're talking about another jurisdiction, another government jurisdiction. Let's talk about the Mexican government. Why are you guys surprised that the Mexican government labeled her death as alcohol poisoning? I'll tell you why. Mexico wanted no part of the regular, everyday American shenanigans. Mexico is tired of us Americans going to Mexico to do their dirty because they know that their rules and regulations are different from American rules and regulations. Long story short, Mexico didn't want to deal with the court date. If they would have put in their autopsy about the death of this black girl who they know came with a group of black adults who came for the weekend, they didn't want to have no parts of it. So the easiest way to make sure that they weren't held responsible for this American black woman's death was to label it as being drunk, because then their hands are not dirty, because then it becomes an American situation. Y'all don't hear me. And I'm sorry, I am totally triggered, because I was just yesterday crying about not having friends. And now this girl is dead because of her friends. To my sacred divines, never cry when you're in this walk alone and there's no one around you to let you know that all is well. Your spirits, your energies will make sure that you are well. There will be times in this ascension where you will be by yourself with nobody and just your mind and spirit to hold you down. And I'm here to tell you that's all you need. You don't need family. It's good to have. It's good to have. But you don't need family. You don't need friends. Because where the world is going in the next 5 to 10 years, this situation that happened with Shaquilla Robinson will be something of the norm. Y'all haven't heard the new rules here in America? Soon, no, it's not soon. It's right now in effect from the last report I heard. In America, they cannot put an APB out on certain kill deaths until they violate the come in order in court. So long story short, a killer can leave the state, places like New Mexico, and Mexico until a certain amount of time. And those people can flee to other states before they put APB outs on killers. Now in this world, someone can squat on your house, in your land, and you will be responsible of getting rid of the people who have decided to come on your land or come in your house or squat in one of your rentals. It used to be easy to own land and have property. And now they're putting out these new rules where cops can't even excavate people who decide to live on your shit. So if you ain't taking care of your land, if you ain't watching your shit, making sure nobody's living on it or squatting on it, it will be up to you to deal with that person if they decide to live on your shit. You won't be able. From now on, you will not be able to call the cops and ask them to kick the squatters out or to kick out the person who don't live there. It'll be up to you. And then it says very clearly, the congressman said very clearly, it will be up to you on how you choose to deal with these people. I'm sorry, I don't go live with people I don't know. It will be up to you to make the decisions on what you do with these people. The rules are changing here on planet Earth, because they're slowly trying to tell you the government can't help you for what's about to hit, because a lot of entities are pissed off at the Americanas, at the United States of America, at the Earth. And y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna feel it. And if you're not ascended, y'all gonna fuck around and self-combust. Okay. Let's go into the information I have received regarding Shaquilla. Stop wanting friends, you guys. On some more real shit, Stop having this desire to have justification, to have the backup. The only backup you need is spirit. Because I know what it feels like to have family wanting to kill you and trying to kill you. I know the feeling of lovers and hating ass so-called friends trying to kill you. It's not fun. And you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, whether you have friends or whether you don't have friends. Because you're going to have haters regardless. You know what? I don't want to give these people shine. There were 5 people that she went. Only reason I can remember the main birthday boy is because I saw so many feeds about it last night. I couldn't even sleep last night because of Shaquilla on some old real shit. It was heavy on my heart. Strong body. Khalil was the male having the birthday party. And the reason, I guess, why all of them were in Cabo. Side note, Khalil can't even pronounce the word Cabo. No judgment, just observation. Khalil can't even pronounce the word Cabo correctly. Check the video about him in an interview with some iPod person and couldn't even pronounce Cabo right. Also, side note, a male in the room while Shaquilla was attacked, or some say in a fight. Nah, to me, just my opinion, it was an attack. Said to Shaquilla while they recorded her getting beat up, "Why don't you fight back, Shaquilla?" And they said it with such messed up, broken English, you could tell that they were ghetto and from the streets. No judgment, just observation. I want you guys to notice these little paradigms of these people, okay? Also notice, this is also information I got from other YouTubers and TikTok reporters. Shaquilla was well known. Some would say Shaquilla was popular. 37 million TikTok followers. Okay? Also, it's also said that Shaquilla had her own room. Okay? I don't know about the other 5, but you know how we do, black people, when we're trying to save money when we going on these trips. We usually book multiple people in one room to offset the price of whatever it's going to cost to have that weekend getaway. Okay? Also keep in mind, Khalil came late. I don't know how late, but he's still suspect in my eyes. Okay? Real quick, Khalil felt some type of way. He's one of the many snakes that will reveal. He's one of the many rats that will reveal. Why would I say that about a snake? A snake is so much better than that. He's one of the rats that will fold, okay? On some old real shit. But in a TikTok live, go find the video if you'd like. He was basically trying to clear his name to a certain degree. He spoke about how he came late. He came late. He didn't know what the fuck was going on over there. But I want you to go watch that video of him being live. He perjured himself. He said something to the effect of, this was the only part of the video that kept bumping in my mind, that Shaquilla said to me herself. You heard what he said? Shaquilla said to me herself. Did you hear what he said? Shaquilla said to me herself, dude, did you hear what he said? He said something to the effect of, no one deserved that shit. Oh, let me see who's in the comments. He said, I don't know, but no one deserved that shit. Deserve what? From your testimony, sir, from your live, you said you got there and you thought Shaquilla was okay. You said Shaquilla was okay. You said, that shit made me sick. You said you turned on some music to help her get in the vibe. Khalil, you said you turned on some music because she was, from what he said when he got there, slumped over the toilet bowl, non-responsive. Okay. Slumped over the toilet bowl, non-responsive. But yet, you're turning on whatever music you turned on to get the vibe right? Okay. Khalil, I have one question, Khalil. So you didn't notice the two black eyes, Khalil? You didn't notice the busted lip, Khalil? You didn't notice the fact that she was slumped over and non-responsive like a motherfucker? But yeah, you came late. So why should we blame you? Khalil, did you do what was right when you saw what was going down, when you did show up on the crime scene? Excuse me, on the weekend getaway, Cabo vacation scene? You suspect. Go listen to his video, you guys. There was one suspect comment that he said that rang really strong in my spirit when he said it. Off cuff, before he started looking in the comments of the people blaming him for being suspect. He said, it's like one of his side consciouses said that shit. Nobody deserved that shit. What? Nobody? From what you said, she was drunk. So nobody deserved what, boo? Nobody deserved what, boo? And Shanika, whatever, the one who is supposedly a man. Some reporters are saying that she is a man or she was a man. Shout out to my LGBT community. If she was a man, don't you think you would have been the same in Camilla's standpoint when she was like, let's fight? Now, this is only if the report I heard was true. If that woman is a man or was a man, I wouldn't want to fight that bitch neither. Notice, you guys, Camilla had her own room. And I believe the others shared a room for price check to make sure, because they don't got it. They don't got it. All of them are envious ass friends who didn't know no better. Because the devils that ran up in them made them do some shit that they were actually born to do better and feel better. But because they vibrate so low, because their eating habits is shitty, because they wear so many masks, they done forgotten who they are. They allowed those outer demons to run up in them and assisted with killing that girl, hurting that girl, whatever perspective you want to look at it in. Again, this is for entertainment and conjecture purposes only. Hear me when I tell you, collective, don't ever be in the desire of wanting or desiring outside friendships. Because those same friendships will bring you down. And it's going to get worse. She will not be the first, and she will not be the last. To all my sacred divines who are like me, have been bitching about not having people around you. Be okay with not having people around you. I've always known that every time a lover would disappear or a friend would disappear, it's because my demon crew is watching over me and keeping me safe. They will not put me in harm's way. I don't care how pretty it looks. I don't care how much I trust you. I don't care how much I think you are a friend. If you are not good for me, you will be pulled out of my cipher as the royal that I am. And I thought it was a curse, and it's not. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I feel so bad for Shaquilla. And I don't feel bad that she's passed on, because I'll say it again, I truly believe she knew it was her time. When you're a sacred divine and you're surrounded by devils, but you have an armor of warriors making sure that your transition is a beautiful one and not a horrid one. They made sure they pulled her out of her body quick and fast. This is why I'm upset. Go look at the videos if you can find it. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. When Shanika, the maybe boy, maybe girl, grabbed Shaquilla and swung her around, Shaquilla went straight to the ground. You could tell her back was already broken. You could tell already her neck had already slumped. She was you could tell in the video she was non-responsive. And every single devil that was in, every single human that was in that room continued to record. Continued to try to push her to fight. Continued to mess with her. Side note, there was a Hispanic girl there. Danica, I don't know her name. It was a Spanish girl, the girl in the pencil dress on all the TikTok videos. They said she grabbed Shaquilla by the neck and flung her around. They say, this is what they say, there's another video. And there's a video of the other girl, not the girl with the black hair, the girl with the Aubrey brown hair. And there is a video that hasn't been shown yet of this girl grabbing Shaquilla by the neck and flinging her. No, and body slamming her. Real quick, let me set the stage for all of you who didn't see the video. All of them, and you guys, I'm a reader, so I'm reading energy. I'm not reading what people are saying. I'm reading energy. And from what the information I've heard, which is not a lot, regarding the story. That's all that was in my timeline yesterday. I could not think about it. It is said that she had her own room. Remember, you guys, this girl has a following of 37 million. Check her pictures. She was living her best life. And because of her friends, now she's gone. Side note, Khalil, I believe the birthday boy, there's another Twitter feed, if you guys can find it. This is, what's the word the reporters say when you don't know it's complete fat? This is said by a Twitter female. Long story short, the Twitter female explains in her feed that she was raped by Khalil when they were in high school. And she said she saw this coming. She said, this man is no good. Now, I'm not saying he was a part of the jump. I'm not saying that he saw this girl get killed. But look who was having the party on where this killing happened, or where this drunken situation, some people are saying, happened. The girl said, wait up, this is the man who raped me. Okay? Again, this is what she says. He was never brought up charges. But Khalil was the one who was having the getaway birthday party. How you come late to your own function, but whatever. Also, they say that she was dead within 24 hours. I don't know the hours, but it was within a day of them getting there. And because she had her own apartment, do you notice that Shaquilla was completely naked? So what Spirit is telling me, they all came to the door all at once. Very similar to what the McDonald's crew did to me when they were throwing me out after they kicked me out for reading my cards on my own table with my camera facing me. All of the demons I went from speaking to one manager. And when I confronted the woman who got me kicked out, because she said on tape, I recorded it, the reason she complained was because I was doing tarot card readings and I was asking for money. Not because my camera was on her kid, was because I was doing tarot card readings, and she said that was of the devil. When I started talking to the manager at McDonald's, all of the workers came out from behind the desk, and all of them stood next to the manager and asked me to leave. And this is what Spirit is telling me that happened to you, fucking Shaquilla. They all came to the door ready, because it was planned. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. In my eyes, that shit was planned. I can hear them talking about her in their little groups, 2x2, 2x3, 3x4, all of them, for a whole year, talking about how happy she was and how they felt she was trying to showboat. Excuse me, guys. Give me a second. In the video, if you can find it, she was completely naked. Okay? Completely naked. I believe the girl came to the door with the friends close behind. I see the girl starting a fight over something and pushing the door in to set it off, because all of them knew they were going to fucking record. Side note, the girl, man, Shaquana, whatever her name is supposed to be going live 3 o'clock today to tell her side of the story. The man girl, instead of lawyering up, she is preparing for a live today at 3 o'clock. And can I shovel some more shit on top of that? Not only that, she requested if you wanted an interview with her, you would have to donate to get an interview with her. Somebody donated, and she did an interview with some iPod person. Can I ask you guys, do you think these actions is actions of an innocent person? Side note, let's talk about laws. I wish I can find the video, but I believe I saved it on my other phone, and I am recording on my other phone. Oh, maybe if I do this. Okay. This is the girl that fought Shaquilla. Some are saying she is a man or was a man. This is a segment of the fight. As you can see, Shaquilla is completely naked. I believe the girl Shaquana Robinson, she came to the door, started a fight with Shaquilla, and then pushed her way into the apartment. From what I've seen, this girl, I don't think she would have just willingly invited people inside her room completely naked. She was naked, you guys. She was naked. She came in, she started the fight. The other girl. Oh, hold on. The other girl, which is this girl right here on the top, right here, that one right there. It has been said that she grabbed Shaquilla by the neck and then body slammed her. Oh, so it's not just the girl, man, that had an issue with her. It was also the other girl who body slammed her. Because issues come out in anger, you guys. When these demons show themselves, they come out in anger. They come out in karmic activity. They come out in toxic behavior. They come out in these same females putting witchcraft on people, or setting bad intentions, or talking smack about the person. Okay? Hear me when I tell you. Be careful with wanting friends. Because these are the same friends that will dig your grave and come to your funeral crying. And they the ones that digged it for you. On some more real. Okay? Also, keep in mind the rules and regulations. Because Mexico washed their hands with it by filing the incident under alcohol poisoning. They have no qualms, meaning those 5 individuals can do what they want. Because let me tell you something. You don't want to be in a Mexican jail. Okay? I've lived in a Mexican life in a past life. You don't want to be in a Mexican jail. They bad. They worse than American. And I saw a great segment where a lawyer gave her 2 cents. I forgot the name of the lawyer. And I don't see the lawyer feed up in here. I do see another guy, but not the lawyer that I saw. What the lawyer I saw said, because it's considered alcohol poisoning, Mexico has washed their hands of it. So what needs to happen is the family needs to hire a private investigator. Then and this is how we're going to get justice for Shaquilla Robinson. Shaquilla Robinson. Then the private investigator must incur evidence. After incurring evidence, then the family must put a civil suit on somebody, whether it be the friends, all of them, whether it be the Mexican government, whoever. They have to press charges on those individuals. And that is only when the American authorities will actually be able to do something. Right now, there's FBI interest in this story. Okay? Because I heard from what I've seen about the report is that FBI has the same video that you guys are seeing with Shaquilla getting beat up by the she-male, her so-called friend. Okay? And I can see very easy, very clear why the girls in the room felt anger towards Shaquilla. She was a single person doing it big on her own. So much so, she was able to pay for her own room. I can hear them talking about her in the room. That bitch think she fly because she could pay for her own room and shit. Because most likely those others are sharing rooms because the financial heaviness of going to Cabo for the weekend was heavy. So they were most likely sharing rooms. Jealousy is real, you guys. Animosity is real. This message is just for my sacred divines who are just like me. Don't desire this American ideologies of wanting friends. Because when you have as many friends as popular people have, you have to conform. Because you're trying to be great for everybody instead of yourself. Don't desire friends who are going to most likely do you dirty or most likely not fully support you. You are better off on your own. But that's what the lawyer said. The lawyer said an investigator would have to be put on the team, and then evidence have to be accumulated, and then maybe the FBI or the police will get involved. But Mexico has wiped their hands. And if they are going to be going through adjudication, I'm not sure, look into it yourself, but I believe they're going to have to be sent to Mexico. I'm sorry, The only way they'd be sent to Mexico if Mexico changes the alcohol poisoning. But I don't think they're going to change the alcohol poisoning. So they'll only be forced to go to jail if they have enough evidence to prove that their intention when they went to Cabo was to hurt that girl, which I believe it was. I believe they just wanted to record, not to kill. I don't think their intention was to kill her, but their intention was to record that big fucking she-beast beating on her so they can then play it on social media. It's called embarrassment ritual. A lot of entertainers go through it. Shout out to Cat Williams. Shout out to Cat Williams. It's a demonic ritual where they purposely set you up to make you look like shit. To show the world that you can be treated like shit. So then you're not on your high pedestal. So you're knocked down a couple of pegs. Very similar to my situation. I have several karmics that attempted to kill me on some old real. I was shining too bright to the point where they thought taking everything from me would kill me. But my team is too strong. The alliances I have with the different entities I have are too bubonic. My warrior walls are too strong. I will never, ever complain about not having friends again. Because Shaquilla Robinson is a reminder that most friends are not really your friend at all. See how your friend acts when you tell them something good. I got a new job. I got a new man. I got a new girl. And I feel so good. See how they act. Friends, family, lovers, sisters, brothers, business associates, co-workers. Watch how they act when you're winning. Watch how they act when you're winning. And you will see if these individuals are friend or foe. To all the people from my main page, if you are a subscriber to me and you shut down your subscription on some real, do not get offended. You will be blocked from hitting my content. I warn all my subscribers before they subscribe to me that the connection with me is not a fake one. So if you disconnect from me, in my eyes, you want no parts of me and the information I have to give you. You will be blocked on all my social media. And I got plenty because I'm hated by TikTok, because I'm a black woman giving conscious community. And we ain't conscious community information. And we ain't going nowhere. We okay with our cipher being small. Please don't take it as a disrespect. To all my subscribers who ended their subscription, you will be blocked. As soon as I can confirm your subscription is ended, you will be blocked. We here at Zemyaza Healing Kor wish you the best. Know that you are a God body and a God mind. And know that you can accomplish anything by just putting your mind to it. Okay? I had to release this Shaquilla video before moving on the day. Shaquilla reminds me to live my day happily with what I got. Shaquilla reminds me to be happy with the energy that resonates in me and the 1, 2, 3 couple of people that I fuck with. Be happy with that. Because friends are underrated, overrated, ego-filled, self-hating, self-righteous ass people. And it be the ones you would never even think throwing you the shade. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I'm crying for Shaquilla. I'm crying for Shaquilla's mother and sisters. But justice will be served. Yes, I peeped in the timeline. Justice will be served. It's going to take some time, you guys, but let it play out. All of them is going to jail. And I'm mad that some of them don't do more than 5 years for killing somebody. For killing somebody. Some of them is not going to even do 5 years. But you she-man, you're going down. Whoever touched that girl. Because I don't know what the girl with the black hair did. No reports have come out, but you knew. So your comeuppance, your karmic return will be different. Every single person that touched that girl, that assisted with her death, they will pay. They will pay. If anybody sees this video and you see their parents, tell them not to worry. Their daughter's death will be vindicated. Trust me, I'm on it in the cosmos. Don't play with us. She was a sacred divine. She just wasn't protected as strongly as some of us sacred divines. To my sacred divines, can you think now why they separated you from your family? Why they separated you from your twin flame? Why they separated you from your karmic? They saving lives here. They saving lives. When your answer don't get called and you get stuck around with a whole bunch of hating ass friends, you could fuck around and die. It don't look at you guys, but I am so happy. I am so happy. And I thank you, Shaquilla, for your timeline hitting me. For your story being shared with me. I thank you, Shaquilla. You have reminded me in my most fucked up situation, in my highest elevation, where I have no friends, no family, no business associates, no lovers, that I'm right where I'm supposed to be at. I got these downloads of this world turning to shit with anger and destruction last year. So I knew what I was going to go through was something I needed to go through. I ain't going to cry no more. I'm okay with being homeless. I'm okay with living in my car. I'm okay with living in a state where I know nobody. I'm okay with my whole family turning their back on me. I'm okay with my ex-karmic twin flame trying to kill me. I'm okay with my soulmate not seeing me. I'm okay with that. Because what's mine will always be mine. What's mine will always be mine, whether it's close or whether it's far. It will always be mine. I live a cosmic millionaire life. And from this moment on, I will continue living my grand life like I've been doing. To my sacred divines, no more crying about what the fuck you don't have. No more tears. No more tears and sadness because you lost out on a lover who couldn't see you. No more worries about family and friends just doing you dirty. Be happy you saw them in your third eye, mind's eye. Wish them the best and keep moving forward. Because in this 2023 next season, it'll be very dangerous to your health to keep low vibrational individuals around you. I'm just saying. It'll be very dangerous to your health to keep low vibrational, half-ass, not all the way in, full of masked individuals who basically hate themselves. The only way a demon, you guys, can get into a human is if that human can be ruled by the demon. Or you're on the opposite side of the spectrum, like us here at Zemyaza Kor, and you tell your demons what to do. And they bow to your feet and make sure you okay, even when they don't like what you want to do or how you want to do things. On some more real. The only way these demonic energies can get into you humans is when you don't eat right, when you're full of illmatic programming, when you're stressed out, when you're worried, when you're not around people who's lifting you up. Thank God I have a self-ignition lift up energy source catalyst in my body. I don't need nobody to lift me up. I'm a self-starter. For real. Okay? If I'm down, I can self-start my ass right the fuck back up. Don't need a hi, how are you, thank you, how you doing? Because I'll be honest, it's been years since my family has picked up the phone to see if I was all right. But times are changing. Stars are aligning. Many curses have been broken. And new beginnings are starting right the fuck now. And it cannot be stopped. Especially when you do the consistent work to keep your protection walls high, hard, and full of poison ivy to keep all of the enemies away, etheric and otherwise. Shaquilla Robinson, your death was not in vain. Your death gave me a huge message I needed at a very pentacle in my life. And I thank you, Mrs. Robinson, from here to the ethers, to remind me that I am where I'm supposed to be at. And I will continue to live my heaven like you continue to live yours till your last breath. I can feel your energy. You were a good person. They had no right to do what they did to you. You were a good person. You guys, focus on the blessings of your life and move forward. And when you think about the bad, figure out, like the God body you are, on how you can fix your bad. So then you can take living in this earth realm called hell and turn it into your sweet heaven. Shaquilla Robinson, you will always be remembered. And you will always remind me. Real friends are good. But fake friends, they are not needed. And they will stay all the way the fuck out of our cipher till our dying breath. Blessed in fire, you guys. Oh, let me make sure. Nobody was talking today. You guys, this is my new backup channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. And we appreciate you on some more real shit. I just wanted to make sure nobody said hello. You guys, don't be shy. I'm a healer. You can freely talk when I'm live. I know my new live credentials is new, so I have to build a following. But I'm a cool beings healer, third generational healer in my family. Oh, I forgot. I turned off the comments because I didn't want no fuckery in my comments. I forgot. All right. Blessed and fire, you guys. For all of my Zoe warriors who are worried about me, don't worry about me. I'm homeless, you guys, but I'm alive. I'm lonely, you guys, but I don't have to worry about no whack-ass friends trying to kill me neither. I ain't got no family who care like that, but I got a son who never feels the pains of our family transition. And that's all that matters. Because on some old real shit, every time I'm away from my son, I always have great stories to tell him when we get back together. It's going to take some time, but we will get back together soon enough. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. When you give birth to the secret link of your bloodline lineage, you're just a little bit protected more than most. Why do you think the sacred divine chooses to hold on to you? Very similar to what my mother is doing right the fuck now with my son. My mother knows for as long as I don't have a place, my son has to stay with her. So this is why I know why my mother's not helping me. This is why she's not helping me. But I told you, my mom is not the only one trying to kill me. Trust me, I got a lot of syndicates trying to kill me. You have to understand with demon energy, different star systems get together just to execute kill orders. And I'm going to be honest. What happened with Shaquilla on the spiritual realm was different syndicates of the cosmic realm coming together in these weak human bodies and completing, or I should say fulfilling, what some of you guys would call covenant, or fulfilling a kill contract. The reasons why we die here are very different from the reasons why our body is taken into the next life in the cosmos. That was a kill order, you guys. And not a physical kill order, but a spiritual kill order. I'm on several syndicates of extraterrestrials that are not of my species. When demons get together, they're not the same. Demon warriors, when we come together with different syndicates of different star systems, because we all have different masters, different greatnesses that when come together can actually a very strong force. These forces were low vibrational forces that came together from different star systems and executed this whole circumstance that happened with Shaquilla Robinson. It was a big one. They were chasing her for many lifetimes. And I know that because at her end of time, I can feel her peace in her mind. Like, I'm not running anymore. I'm going to face these demons. I'm not running anymore. When it's time for you to go, as a sacred divine, you know it's that time. And if you a true sacred divine, you do like what Shaquilla did and just submit. If you guys heard the video, they were like, fight back, fight back. She said calmly, even though they said that she was inebriated, she didn't sound inebriated to me. No. She said it with such quietness, but with such force. With all four of them demons breathing down her back with the cameras on her. She went like an energy. She was calm. She was courageous. And she said emphatically with all her soul, I will not become the demons that have possessed y'all. No, I will not fight. If I was in her state, I would go to her funeral. If I was in her state, I would go to her funeral. Thank you, Shaquilla Robinson, for reminding me friends are overrated and I can be bad all by myself. Thank you for listening, you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to friend us here on TikTok at Dark Goddess 99. We're also at Dark Goddess 99 on Patreon and Onlyfans. And don't forget to make sure that our main page, Soul Healer Therapist 99, is still up and running. And we will definitely see you on our main page for our next video. Friends are overrated. And I'm cool on friends, on some more real shit. Because most friends are not friends at all. Have a wonderful day, you guys. I know I've been crying a lot, but this is a good cry for me. This is a good cry for me. I was in a woe is me. I was in a woe is me mind state until her story came. And I realized I'm right where I'm supposed to be. My timeline could have came out so different. I know for a fact I could possibly be in jail right now if I was still with my karmic. So I'm happy. I'm happy because I know I'm a killer. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, in these cosmic streets, I know I'm a killer. My life could have been totally different. I'm right where I'm supposed to. I know my mom thinks, I'm surprised she's not in jail. Because trust and believe, without my squad, I would be on some more real. But I have $100,000 healing retreat I have to build for my clientele. This ascension is hard as fuck. And a lot of us go crazy because of this ascension. A lot of us lose it. When you get to a level of the ascension high enough, it gets hard to breathe. Because you are yodeling all by yourself on top of that hill. Because this is when people start thinking you crazy and shit. I got $100,000 retreat to build. I have no time for people's human fuckery. I got a retreat to build. I got a compound to erect. I got clients to heal. I got crystals to excavate and sell. I got no time for this shit. I'm right where the fuck I'm supposed to be at. You guys, my name is ZazahZoe, third generational healer and witch in my family, and we are in the process of building a healing retreat for our private clientele. So stay posted because we are sharing our cosmic reality live on TikTok. So don't forget to friend us and also to put on your notifications because we always going live about something spiritual or something energetic because we're here sharing our energetic spiritual life. Too many women like me are scared to tell the truth about this life. This life is heavy. I'm not one of them. Living my life as a witch is difficult as fuck. And the fact that I personify it and that I'm proud of it, most people who I could help wouldn't be able to get help from me because they think some type of way about the so-called labels that I choose to use. Your loss, not ours. We're only here for a chosen few. Blissed in fire, you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, because we may be homeless right now, but we're still in the process of building a healing retreat. And we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. This is bad boy for life. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now. This is bad boy for life. See you in the next video. Sacred Divine, stop worrying about what you have and focus on all the beautiful things you do have. If you have a son like me who's far away, do what I'm going to do. Pick up the phone and call him and throw him air kisses and remind him that one day soon, we will be together again. Blissed in fire. See you next time. And again, if you have unsubscribed from my main page and I block you, please don't take it personal. Okay? Please don't take it personal. Real quick, don't take it personal because I'm just moving forward, learning from a woman who died mistakes. I don't want half-ass people. And if you feel some way to where you unsubscribe me as quickly as you subscribe to me, I'm blocking you from all my social media. And you can find someone else to follow. You can find another shadow person to follow. We not taking no half-ass lovers. We not taking no half-ass subscribers, because all our subscribers are leaders. If you can't be a leader, then we are just not resonating on your frequency. And that too is okay. Don't let the van life fool you. We cosmic millionaires in this bitch. And if you don't know, you better ask the cosmos about us. The fuck?